I'm Lando Calrissian. Glad to make your acquaintance.
Yo, what's happening, everybody? Welcome back to the Lando Calrissian Experience. It's actually going to be us two of us today. You know, it's been a long time, but
what's up?
So it's just going to be a solo dolo with just two of the boys, half the crew. So it gets myself, James. So what's up, everybody? Y'all can catch me on all forms of social media at JBJR Official, and we also got my OG co-host Jules Unique. What's up, brother?
What up, man? What's going on with you?
Man,
how you been?
Man, can't call it, man. So what's been going on with you, man?
I just been chilling, man. Working, traveling a little bit, but I'm back. So I'm chilling now.
Oh, that's what's up, man.
It's been all right, man. I've been all right. Celebrated my anniversary, man. 8 years, man.
Oh, happy anniversary,
man. Yeah, on the
7th,
7th, man. That was kind of dope, man.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man.
Yeah, crazy. But, time flies, man. You don't realize it, man.
Hell yeah. I know mine's coming up next month on the 28th, man. So, yeah.
So what's up, man? Celebrate that love, man.
4 years, man. So,
4 years. 4
years. Yes, sir. Shout out to the wifey, Erica. Shout out to Princessa, man.
Yeah, and it's funny. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. It's funny. She sends me a text. I told her it's just me and James tonight, and she goes, "And the wives should have been on there today." So I'm like, "Hey, you got half an hour to get here. What you want to do?"
Hey, we can always try to set
we definitely set it up for them one time, man.
Shout out to the wifeys, man.
Got a whole bunch of summer stuff happening, so that'd be cool, man. I had them on here.
Hell yeah, absolutely. And so right now, so like I said, just half the crew. Daryl actually out on business right now. Teddy got caught up in some personal stuff right now, so that's why we're just holding it down. And then we just testing out the recorder that I actually used last time when we was at Chicago for WakandaCon, and we recorded. I recorded this with Coinda. Yeah, man, it was pretty dope, man.
It's dope.
So it looks like everything going good with it, which is hella good. So we know this fucker's gonna work and do his job.
A little high tech right here. Yeah, Tascam. That's what they.
Tascam DR40, man.
That's dope.
Job. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah. But we gonna go ahead and get this started, man. Got the docket ready. Shout out to Daryl for getting everything together for us at the time we want to talk about. So we're just gonna go ahead and just be kind of in depth, but kind of just move things along as we talk. Just to kind of keep things moving forward.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
So first things first, we're just gonna talk about stuff that we've seen. So let's go ahead and get just a little part of it out the way. Just go ahead and get out the way. Endgame. So let's get it. So I know. I seen it that Friday morning. You saw it
Thursday night.
That
was one of them first, man. 6 o'clock, I think it was. Yeah, 6:20 was my showing, man. We caught that. I didn't like the theater I was at, but I got to go back and see it again, man, because I definitely, you 4 rows from the screen, you kind of didn't get and it was 3D. So it was dope, but it was just too close. So I need to go to a theater where I'm empty, nobody around, and catch it all. You know what I mean? Just
I feel you.
Yeah.
So I went downtown, down on Washington.
MX, right?
Yeah.
Dope.
Right.
Yeah,
so I've never been there.
Yeah. So, I've never been.
It's cool. It's cool. Like a little standard shit. Kind of like the similar seating, kind of like I don't know, like a
AMC or something.
Like an AMC.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. So
I heard it's nice though. I got a few people who go there.
Yeah, man, it's actually pretty nice, man. I'm gonna have to check it out again in the future, man. It was just pretty cool. Just something I just like, let me try it out, just see what's hitting for.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's one of them landmark joints. So I think I could be wrong. No, it's whatever under Chase Park Plaza. Whoever does the same.
Oh yeah, the Frontenac. Whoever does. Oh, Chase Park, Frontenac, and somebody else. Yeah, I think High Point.
Yeah,
I think it all falls maybe together.
Yeah, whoever manages all that, that's who run all that. But no, it was cool though, man. It was cool.
Dope. Yeah, good money.
Yeah. So overall, man, what you give the movie, man? So what you think about the movie, man? Tell me, just give us a brief.
I'm gonna make it brief, so it's not, we don't dwell on it because we
And
definitely
mind you,
need the
these
4-man crew for this one.
And so we're just gonna make this. These are individual thoughts. It has nothing to do with Daryl and Ted. So
The
whatever's being
following
said,
comments are not.
it doesn't reflect everybody.
Yeah,
It just
yeah.
reflects the two niggas talking. So go ahead.
So me loved it. I had my issues with it, but that's as any other movie.
Right.
Do I think it needed to be 3 hours long? No. But I could totally feel why they did it. There was a lot of intricate parts to it.
Right.
There was a lot of little goofy, but it was important, man. I think it was. If we could sit through Lord of the Rings, we can sit through. Through all these other movies that take 3 hours, man. And I just feel like if this is gonna be the end of the phase, I can definitely warrant why 3 hours was given to us. You know what I'm saying? Or definitely a good reboot would happen after this in a sense. But I think 3 hours is good to kind of go a little deep on it because it was a lot though. I don't know. It was a lot going on, but it was for me, Tony Stark's went out no other best way you can, man. Like that was just epic to me, man. I mean, it was a lot of epic stuff in that movie, man. And for one thing, I did feel like 3 hours long, but it was worth it. It was definitely worth it. I got to go see it again so I can get the hypeness off and watch it and just really zone out. You know what I mean? Because I was hyped. I was emotional in the theater. Cats was it was going down. Yeah, so it was a lot going on. But for me, I say I'm at a strong. I'm in between 8 and 8.5. I'm there.
You know what? I've heard mixed. Things about it. From people that's actually hardcore Marvel fans. So it's, So it's like, hey, why this, that, and the third happen? And I understand why there's a mix now. Me personally, because the way everything culminated and came together at the very end, and the send offs and everything. The third act of the movie made everything worth it.
That was it. That's exactly what it is too, man.
The third act made the entire MCU to that point worth it.
It was just like watching Shazam. I'm not going to compare it. What I'm saying is, the first 2 acts were like, okay, cool, but is that third act that just boom hit me like, oh snap! For Shazam's sake, it was. In the goofy world, that was worth that whole first half of the movie just to get to when it goes down. But Endgame, it was a lot. It was a lot of important stuff. So it was kind of it made it worth it, man. Towards that end, it really did.
Right, it did, man. And so just the culmination and when, like I said, we'll get more in depth with the whole crew and stuff like that. But like I said, the third act of the movie brought everything together, just seeing everything work well. I mean, put it like this, we can pretty much say we kind of all figure what was going on.
Yeah.
Without saying too much. Like, because like I say, even for people who haven't seen it too much, I know the movie been out for a second, but I ain't going to be an asshole like that. So, I'll say this.
But you know what? It's all good, man. Let it out, man, because you ain't see it by now, then you ain't the lover of the genre.
Right, man. And the crazy part about it is that it's only one superhero movie I honestly missed this year, only because of life happening.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But that's the only reason I missed that. But nah, man.
Was that Shazam?
Shazam was the only one I hate that I kind of missed.
And you know what though? When you watch it, you're gonna be happy. I mean, it's worth watching, man. No, it's not a skip movie, but you can get busy and stuff like that. It took me a long time to see. Don't knock my hustle, man. But Captain Marvel, I just watched it the week of Endgame's release.
That's right. I remember you saying that.
Yeah, low key. I did what I had to do, but and then my wife watched it the morning of. So it was like we just needed to catch it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, but
yeah, man. So, Endgame was dope though, man. I'm not gonna front like everything about Endgame was a lot of dope moments. I would say, like I said, the very end, the send-offs was worth, like you said, Tony Stark going out like he did. That
was hard. The whole fight scene was, it was a ride, man. I was like, man, this is hard. I can't front. I'm gonna cut you off.
No, you good. And people was like, so wait, how come Thor didn't know? How come Thor wasn't giving him the business like he was when Infinity War? I was like, well, this is the press Thor we're talking about. This is Thor who is kind of a broken man.
Yeah.
So so the nigga that we thought was the strongest person in the whole crew, who really actually did prove himself to be the most powerful
absolutely,
in the whole crew, low key, even more powerful than Captain
He's
Marvel.
real broken. Look how he did Thanos the first time.
Right,
they went out to space.
Right, because so mind you, like now, and that was rage filled through. Like I said, that's him, and now he a broken man, out of shape, broken. Like he not like God body no more. He just like now he's just bad built dad body. Like just ain't like anyone else. Out here, and so. I mean, I understand why he was depressed. You know what I'm saying? I get it. But,
imagine like there was a lot of me saying, "Man, it was deep on Thor's half, right?" And then they had to hit me with the goofy because, to be honest with you, that movie was emotional. Yeah, it was in a lot of ways. Only because we didn't cry, but I didn't go out, but I was going out. Like I felt like But I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I done rolled with Tony Stark since 07, man, or whatever that was in 08. So it's like you watch this dude become older on TV, literally on big screen, man, and you follow this character. So it was very emotional, like in a lot of ways, watching these characters and seeing their journeys, especially Thor. They goofy Thor's up a little, and they had to because it was too much serious. It could have been too much on people, man. I think if you didn't have some of that Fortnite-ish stuff and all that extra stuff that came with it, but. Right, you had to do it because it was emotional, man. And not saying everybody was boo-hooing. I mean, I heard somebody in the theater going out, and I was like, "Oh man, they going out." So I peeked at my wife. I just wanted to see if she had the wet face, man, then I'd probably go all out. But she ain't had the wet face, but I could see her eyes misting up.
I will say, man, the send-offs, man. I think like what more so hit me. It wasn't so much of like what happened with Tony. It's more so what happened with Steve.
Yeah.
It's like,
ooh, that was
that's what was like. Yeah, I said, my man.
Yeah.
Like everyone was genuinely happy for him. Like, you could tell Steve got to be like, and we talking about like he was 18 maybe.
He didn't get to
live.
Like
he was 18 when he became maybe Captain America, maybe around that time, like 18, 19, his late teens, early 20s. And so we got fast forward to 70 years in the future. And he got a chance to go back, live his full life.
When he seen her, he was like, yo, you know what?
And then what crazy thing about it is, really if you look at him, he really didn't. They made him look older, but he didn't look as old as he should have looked. Yeah, I know. And I'm thinking like, okay, maybe it's because of Super Soldier.
Yeah.
Like he looked he should be a smooth, close to 100.
Yeah.
Like 90, smooth 90.
That was dope. That was a good slick way to do it too.
Right.
Caught me off guard, man. I ain't gonna front. And then when he did it, I was like, wow.
So I was thinking the main thing is when you saw Bucky saw his face, it was like
he knew it.
He basically said goodbye. Like, so now you just don't say goodbye unless I already know what you about to do, bro. So you my boy, so I already know what you about to do.
Question though, how's he feeling about the Hulk? Because I was getting a lot of feedback in the shop.
You know what, man? This is how I feel about the Hulk. Professor Hulk, win.
Yeah.
Awesome. Like, I was like, yes. The guy was like, fuck yes, Professor Hulk, awesome. Him not clapping at Thanos like we wanted to, that was disappointing.
Yeah,
not gonna lie, because I was thinking like, oh, is he gonna go world break? He about to clap. I was like, he about to clap.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Because I was open to the Professor Hulk, and then I was just like, he needed to get that kid one time.
I'm thinking like, man, I was like, okay, is Professor Hulk gonna go ahead and just Hulk out one good time, maybe lose his shit, and just go
lose it, just relapse, bam.
And then I'm thinking that at least gonna happen. I'm thinking like, because everyone like, man, Hulk need his. It's the Hulk, it's like he needs that.
But it was dope. You know what though? It was, and not like an Infinity War. Like it was dope. Kind of seeing Bruce almost through the Hulk this time, because you never really you always see the rage, but you never really see him within that character. But I just felt like a part of me was like, oh man, he got to wild out. But then a part of me was like, I feel him. And 5 years later, that thing bothered me too a little bit. The 5-year gap was kind of like, whew. But I just felt like it was dope to kind of see that part of him instead of the rage, especially when he's seen what's her name, when he went back for the stone, and he met up with I forget her name. Yeah, but you know, it was deep. It was deep, man. I was just like, yo, it's alright. This wasn't bad, but I thought he was gonna rage out though one good time.
I think a lot of people did. I think that was kind of like a one letdown. I was like, man,
Yeah,
okay,
that was. But you know, it's like you have so much going on though.
right. And
Not
that's the
everybody gonna get their little, you know, or what we think would be better in a sense. But I think it was definitely worth it in the route they took. I mean, especially with the effect the stone had on him. I mean, just seeing Thanos when they rolled up on him after he used it or tried to destroy the stones. That was kind of deep. I was like, man, yeah, Hulk ain't gonna last if he mess around.
Hey, pull out this. Hey, real quick, Black Panther being Barry Sanders with the motherfucking gauntlet.
Oh,
I was like, oh, wait a minute.
yeah, yo, your man.
Yo, he was getting busy. I was like,
Yeah.
I said, if it's anyone you need to get, only two people you really need to get that gauntlet to. Go ahead
That
and do
kid
work.
was man.
Man, it's Black Panther and Spider-Man. That's
Is
like
it-
this probably the best two people you can give it to because they can get the fuck out of Dodge
Yo.
fast.
That's what makes me wonder. I gotta go back to see it just.
I was like, woo, my man was
Yo.
like, wait a minute. I was like,
That was dope. I can't even front. I can't even front. Man.
yeah, man. And then the fact that, like I said, the way Tony went out, like
Yeah.
he did, and I was like, damn, that is sad.
Yeah, yeah. But it was
needed though.
It was neat. Yeah, needed. It was needed. I mean, I kind of was like, they could have just let him grow gracefully, man, and had him introduce a whole Young Avengers like in the animated movie. But then I was like, nah, this was kind of dope. You because you feel his anybody in those roles out of all of them. Robert Downey plays Tony Stark to the T. Like he just,
he is
like,
Tony Stark.
He is, but the thing is that we followed that dude's career,
Right.
and I'm talking about from the ups to the down.
Right.
So when he even got that role, that's what the part in the theater that was getting me like, y'all just watch this kid make a comeback in his career through Iron Man.
Yeah, he did.
Literally.
Iron Man literally
Because
literally saved his career.
Absolutely, but the
Right.
one of the best part. I mean, because before Iron Man, I think the last movie was U.S. Marshal 2, when he was the rookie on there. That I felt like he played a good role. There wasn't really too much. I mean, before that, before Iron Man. But anyway, long story short, just because you knew of Iron Man's character in the comics, and then you get this dude who have real life issues playing Tony Stark, that was dope. That was kind of
Right.
So it was a good send off, man, to just watch this kid progress as that dude for all these films.
Yeah, man, it was hella dope, man. So, like I said, man, seeing Chris Evans, basically get a chance to see his get retired. He basically retired his jersey for the most part.
that was kind of
dope.
dope.
That was ill, man. But
Yeah, it definitely was. It had its moments. I mean, there was a part of me that was like, I feel like I'm watching the Ghost of Christmas Past with the time travel, but it was just, I thought it was necessary for some of that stuff, especially for him. I don't know how I was feeling about. I'm still stuck on this one, Scarlett Johansson, Black Widow, and then how that went down. Because I'm like, aren't they making her solo film or something? If I'm not mistaken.
I don't know. I mean, if they do make a solo film, it had to be a prequel joint.
But then they're kind of whack. Build us up for a prequel, and then bam, we know she's gone. So I don't know. I'm gonna see how they work that.
Look, Fast and Furious had Han die at number 3. He being how many movies?
You know how they played that though? They made it look like it was in between two different.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And it worked.
Yeah, it worked. It worked.
It is. So
It definitely worked, because when you ain't even want Han to go, man, it's like, man,
right.
he was one of the staples in this franchise, man, since he got in here.
Yeah, he was. But just continue on, man. You mentioned Shazam a little bit. Talk about Shazam a little bit.
Yo, so Shazam was dope, man. I mean, it was, I categorize it with like Spider-Man Homecoming. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's getting that dope, fun kid, getting these powers. It was really cool, but the story behind it, definitely, of course, if you read the comics or Shazam's character and you start, the way they moved that around, that was kind of hot. I ain't gonna front. And the way they brung, I don't want to spoil it, but a bunch of those pieces of the puzzle to the film.
Okay.
That's what why I said the third act to me. I thought was like, man, this you got to stay off social media because it blows it for everybody, man. I ain't trying to spoil it for you. So, but yeah, it was good, man. It was good. It had everything you needed in the film all around. Just a good movie, man.
Cool.
Real entertaining, you know.
Cool. All right, then, big. All right, so just to keep things moving on, other stuff that we watched and seen. Not too many, like I said, not too many movies like I wanted to watch, but I've been kind of trying to catch up on my TV series. I've been watching Game of Thrones, of course.
Yeah, I know everybody. It's people caught up to Game of Thrones that never even talked about Game of Thrones 6 months ago. I said, come on, man. It's people catching up.
Yeah, man. I got coworkers at work blowing through episodes 2 or 3 at a time, man. At the gig, and trust me, I ain't gonna sell them out.
I don't even know how I'm not past. I'm not even. I ain't start season 2 yet.
Oh, dude.
And I got all the DVDs in the house.
I mean, put it like this: after this coming Sunday,
it's over.
Have a fucking blast.
I just don't want nobody to blow it. So look, I'll be like ducking, man, because dudes is just
after next Sunday. Have a blast.
So next Sunday is the final episode.
Because that's it. After this coming Sunday, that's literally
done.
It.
Snap.
So just to get that out there, no, that's literally it. So I know, guys, show Thrones be the game. So just to get any kind of recaps on that or any episodes up to this point, make sure you go ahead and check those episodes out. And that's with Daryl and I believe Raven and them. So shout out to them. They doing all that, so the good people up there, they doing that. Yeah, man, but I've been watching it, like I say, of course, people still trying to catch up, but I know people still ain't seen the latest episode. Yeah. Which to me, the latest episode is probably hands down the most important episode in the entire series.
Ooh.
Like, hands down. Like, if any episode was important, it was that one.
Yeah.
If it means something, it was like, so it was just like when it's like wow.
Yeah.
Well, so okay. that's I mean it's just that's kind of where you at with it. And like I said, without giving too much more. But I know I heard a lot of people saying like they feel like it was a lot of like they just wanted to get the shit over and done with because it's only 6 episodes.
Yeah.
First 2 episodes was hour-long piece. Excuse me, and then third, fourth, and fifth have been about roughly 90 minutes. And I think the final episode, this coming one, it may be either 90 or it could be 2 hours. Can't be sure. Check to be certain. So, but regardless though, a lot of people been had some gripes about like how things went down and things of that nature. I know George R. Martin, he understands why it's getting done like this because this whole thing at the end of the day, for those who don't know, he just wants it to end how the book series is going to end because the book's not done yet.
Yeah.
So, and it also has what's called, I call it the Full Metal Alchemist issue, and I'm going to explain what that is. And I actually made a stats on this on Facebook the other day.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, so I'm going to break it down for those.
I skipped through because I didn't want you to spoil it for me.
No.
I didn't know what was going on.
It's really not a spoiler. It's like a known thing. So, well, at least in the anime, if you follow anime. So series I talked about before in here quite a few times, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? So just one of the best animes probably ever watch. If you
live action film that was on Netflix.
Yeah, not that.
Yeah, let that go. Chuck that out. It wasn't bad though.
It wasn't bad. But
it was entertaining. It was entertaining. Yeah, it was like yeah. You're right.
But it's one of the better. It's one of the best animes that I've seen. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood in particular. So, Full Metal Alchemist has 2 different versions of the same anime. Yeah. You have Full Metal Alchemist, which I think is like early 2000s, and they got Brotherhood, which is like late 2000s. Yeah. The first one was made when the series wasn't full, when the whole story, the whole manga that's based on wasn't fully written out. So, they got to a certain point to where the manga or Japanese comic got to. And then, because they were ahead of where the manga was, they had to go ahead and create their own story. You know what I'm saying? Now, mind you, the first series is good. It's a very, very, very
so
good series.
technically, that's what Game of Thrones is doing.
That's technically what Game of Thrones is doing. And so, right. And so now, then, like, maybe like close to, like, maybe like 7-8 years later, line, Then the remaking the series anime called Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, when the actual manga got completely written out.
Yeah.
And when that got completely written, then they redid it.
Gotcha.
Based on the entire real story.
Yeah.
From start to finish, like how it's supposed to be. And that one is way more critically acclaimed because it's the actual story versus the first one. Even though the first one is still a very highly rated show.
Yeah.
The second one is just way better because it's the actual real story that you're supposed to know about. So Game of Thrones kind of has a similar kind of dilemma, which is like I call it the Fullmetal Alchemist issue, which a lot of people know and understand and know about, like I just explained. So with that being said, it comes down to I guess they was going to have to maybe redo the series maybe in the future. Once George R. R. Martin gets done fully writing everything, which that's going to be interesting. When that happens, because it's a lot of stuff that happens in the books that definitely don't happen in the show. Yeah. So like people die in the show, or people that die in the show don't die in the book, and vice versa. I think certain key points from the book series happen and that they put in the show. But if I understand, since the books aren't written, they just say, okay, George R. R. Martin, like I said, he just told the two creators, like, hey, just make sure it ends like this. As long as it ends like this, I don't give a fuck what you do here. Just make it end like this.
That's it.
So whatever I think we are going to see Sunday is whatever George R. R. Martin wants. So no matter what, this is what the creator of the series Game of Thrones or A Song of Fire and Ice book series, this is what he wanted. Wow. No matter what happens, this is what he wanted. Fuck everything that happened in between. That's what he getting to. His ending. So just you got to kind of keep that in mind. Yeah. All right. So that's kind of where we at with it. So I just kind of hope because HBO always has this fucking problem where they make a great ass series, take you on a fucking adventure. Yeah. Take you on a wild, awesome adventure, and then at the very end game of it, false flag. Happens every time. Happened with Sopranos. Happened with Boardwalk Empire. Great series.
Yeah.
I don't know if it ended like that with Oz. I can't say if it did. Like Oz.
I stopped Oz on season 2.
I don't blame you.
It was getting too far fetched.
Oz and the Wire. I'm not sure if Oz and the Wire ended like that too, but it's a good chance they did. HBO they had that problem. They don't know how to end the series. Yeah. So we're just gonna see what's gonna happen, man. At the end of the day, so we'll see. But let's go ahead and keep things moving along real quick. So just to get into the news, Disney officially has
this is crazy.
All of Hulu.
So this is,
and I pay for Hulu already.
I just started. Well, we just started this school year.
Right, because I know you had a long time ago.
Yeah, and then we canceled it because we got Sling TV and Netflix was enough, and Hulu wasn't working for me at the time. But because my son had that discount with college, I said, my wife said, I'm gonna get that. Because she get the Spotify and that for like $5 or something.
Nice. Something
cheap. I'm like, I ain't mad at it. But yeah, we snatched that up. But it's worth it. I can't even front. It's worth it. If Netflix keeps going up, it's not going to be worth having all of them. Because then you might as well just get cable.
Right, exactly.
You're going to feel like you're paying too much.
Right. It's kind of where we at with it.
But back to the Hulu aspect, I mean, literally, what you think with Disney acquiring that? I mean, like, that changes the game.
For all we know, I mean, who's to say that acquiring Hulu may not turn Hulu into Disney Plus? Because I mean, because we low key when you think about what's already on Hulu. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, and stuff that's already on Hulu to begin. Like they already like the platform for like to make a Disney Plus is there in Hulu.
Are you even hip to? I mean, have you watched Cloak and Dagger?
That's one of the few shows I have not gotten a chance. Like, dude, I have too many. I got so much shit, man. So
I'm gonna just tell you straight up like this.
I heard it's good as hell though.
It's so good. I'm gonna tell you this. That first season, and we just started second season, but that first season, and not a lot of stuff written in the level of. I just felt like that first season was so hard to me. I don't know why. That it was in the standard of season 2 Arrow. So I'm telling you, man, because it was that. See,
Season 2 Arrow was good, man.
You want to see a brother superhero, but sometimes you don't want to see the when you watch Black Lightning, and we do it because we got to finish this season. Sometimes it's like pulling teeth because I like the show, but then sometimes I feel like they hit you with the cornball stuff where I just needed to be serious. Like, you don't got to sell me on the 70s no more. I'm over that when Luke Cage did it, and every superhero, if they're a minority, get some type of, 70s theme music. I'm not with it. But watching Cloak and Dagger, you don't feel that at all. And I like that. I like to see that when it comes to like a minority. I mean, of course, his counterpart is white, but it's dope, man, on that level, man. It's a serious take on these characters, man. And I love it. I think it's a really good show. So we like on episode 3, I think, of season 2.
Okay.
Right now. So we just watched some this morning. But it's good, man. You got to watch it, man. I think you'll like it, man, as far as, the way it's written, in the episodes itself. Really good.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go and check that out, man.
Yeah, you do.
I definitely heard some great things about it.
It's just so many things to watch that you get caught up, man.
Right. I've been trying to catch up on my anime. I'm watching 2-3 shows.
Yeah.
Already, include anime included. So it's
you and my son the same. He watches. I mean, I go to the Hulu and you see continue seeing section or whatever that is. That's all you see. It's all the animes he's watching. I'm sitting there like this dude here.
Some dope shit.
And he's one of those. He's like dead serious about it too, man. He'll read it, sit there and love it the same if it was in English dub. Like, I'd be like, man,
I'm the same way. Hey,
your
son got good taste.
Yeah,
he got good taste. He got good taste. But yeah, man. No, like I said, I can see Disney Plus, the Hulu becoming Disney Plus in the future, or becoming the foundation, or the blueprint for it.
Yeah.
Because you already got everything set up. So why not just change the name? Add more shit onto it. Because, y'all already figured out how to add shit like Showtime and shit to it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you already required to just add everything to fucking there. And
why not?
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Just call it a day. I mean, like I said, you can still have ESPN and shit like that and Showtime and shit like that, subscriptions on there.
When you think about it, too, look, Legion was on there. Runaways season 2, it's now, but I don't think it's on there yet, but that's kind of dope too. That's a platform right there. Hulu's about to hit that market in a way.
Yeah. But yeah, man. But I'm curious to see what they're gonna do. I'm kind of curious. But let's go ahead to the next one, man. So Beta Ray Bill to be in Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
So I was reading on it and I seen that the Easter egg that was in Ragnarok just now. I was just like cracking up, like, oh snap! You really do see him in the little statue tower building or whatever that was.
Yeah, man. Beta Ray Bill, man, he definitely a fan favorite from Thor, man.
Yeah.
Comics, man, like for real. Alien is basically one of the few people who straight up worthy to carry Thor's emblem. Straight beat Thor fair and square, all to save his own people, to save him from the main, one of the main enemies from Thor Ragnarok for certain.
Yeah,
because he was literally killing Beta Ray Bill's people. He was pretty much like the super soldier who was made to save the people. Again, to fight against Certain and just save everybody. And he thought Thor was an enemy, and they had a misunderstanding. He put paws on Thor, fair and square, and he got the hammer.
Yeah, wow.
And basically had his gangster respected so much over time. Long story short, he ended up getting his own hammer, Stormbreaker. AKA just like the same name of Thor's axe in Infinity War Endgame.
Yo.
So that's going to be kind of weird because it's like, okay, so you gave Beta Ray Bill's weapon name to Thor, so how is this Beta Ray Bill going to work? Don't know, but we'll see.
He's going to have to get it from him.
That's why I see maybe he gets it from him, something like that, and like since now he got 2 hammers and shit like that, he got the Hammerhead X. Like maybe he gives him his old hammer. Like, here you go, you can have my hammer.
Now, in my hypeness watching Endgame, did Thanos then grab the hammer or nothing? He hit it right or something. He smashed it or something out the way or something. It was in the midst of the fighting.
Did he?
I promise you, man, because I was so hyped. I thought he smushed it with his hand, dog. Like, this kid crazy. I think he knocked it or something. Something happened. It was just go in the midst of it going everywhere. I think he just either caught it, not caught it physically, but
But even trying to knock it back, that's still a feat because it's like you're not supposed to be able to do that.
Yeah, so I just can't remember what it was that had me at that moment. Like, this kid just. But anyway, that's why I got to see it again. I need to see that second time so I can catch everything from
Oh no! I feel
beginning to
you.
end.
I feel you. But yeah, man. So it's gonna be interesting to see because, like I said, he is definitely a fan favorite in Thor.
Yeah.
So in the whole Thor comic set, like all the comic book fans like myself, we fuck with Beta Ray Bill. So we're gonna see what's happening. We're gonna see what's happening. So next one, Justin Bieber to replace will be the new Paul Walker, basically.
I thought that they did that already with Scott Easton or what's his name. I thought they had had a good fit, I guess.
I mean,
is that confirmed or is it like rumors or?
I think it's more so a rumor because it's saying like nothing's been announced officially.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely gotta wait till that gets
right. But put like this, I mean, we at the point with Fast and Furious. It's just like,
yeah, it's not even. It's truly not. It's not Fast and Furious no more, especially with
Hobbs and Shaw
coming out.
Like it turned into a superhero movie.
It's been G.I. Joe. I always say that. I always felt like Fast and Furious is G.I. Joe. I mean, I think the last great Fast and Furious was. I'm not gonna say the last great. What I'm gonna say,
5?
Huh?
No 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. 5 was the ill.
5 was when they hit Brazil, right?
Yeah.
I love that one. I thought that one was like perfect, but it always had that kind of extreme action sense in a way. Even with Tokyo Drift, you watch them cars, the way they were dipping around them curves, all that stuff. But it's now to the next level. When you put The Rock in it, it's just that changed the whole game.
When that nigga pushed a damn, what was that, a torpedo or a missile away with his hand, he just shoved it away like,
come on, man.
I was like, get the fuck.
Oh, man.
I was like, this nigga is official.
So, and I think that's the big thing. Like, now you're going to, and which is, you know what, let's keep it a buck. It's exciting. It's fun to watch. It's really about the cars. This just is, Hobbs and Shaw is just more about, tanks and rockets. You know what I mean?
It's just about going all out.
It's extreme. It's extreme. Remember Transporter too.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what lost me with that movie. The minute he flipped the car and hit that something knocked the bomb off the bottom of the car, I was done. I was like, I'm out. That Transporters franchise should have been the John Wick of that time.
It should have been. But
keeping it a buck. It should have been that because you had a lot of that foreign kind of stuntman type dude. That was, they had potential with that. But you know how that goes. Yeah.
Oh well. But this one, keep it moving on real quick. Marvel is developing a Nova movie, which is going to be ill because Nova is pretty much essentially Nova Corps. I'm assuming he's going to play a role very similar like how Green Lantern will play.
Yeah.
Because of that because they police force, the galaxy.
Yeah.
All of them have like great powers. Great powers feeding through like one main source on the main planet.
Yeah.
Just like the Green Lantern Corps. It's one main person that happen to be like the dopest nigga out the whole crew who has like all the power, kind of like on some Hal Jordan, Kyle Rayner type stuff, and Richard Rider. And then go on Spacefaring Adventures. Like say, it's literally what you probably see out. It probably is going to like what they could do with that is literally do what the Green Lantern movie was supposed to do.
Yeah.
If they do, and that's probably what they're going to do. You're probably going to do what the Green Lantern movie was supposed to do.
Yeah.
Now, to me, they kind of dropped the ball with trying, because with Captain Marvel to an extent, solely because like. You should have tried to be better than Wonder Woman, but you couldn't do that in my eyes.
Yeah. They should have kind of just maybe they could have introduced her in one of the franchises earlier. If not the movie, at least threw her in some of the films, kind of sporadic. You know what I mean?
Right. It's just kind of like I said, shoehorn her in, but
Yeah, but
that's for a whole different.
That's the women empowerment. It ain't nothing wrong with it, but I think when you when you in that market and you have the opportunity to do it at a point you could have did it earlier, you should have did it then. Right. It should have been something that was really introduced. And Daryl said it on point. 5 years earlier, that would have been a perfect fit within that universe. You know what I mean?
Right.
Now I just felt like they forced it. And of course, we got what we got. You know, but which was fine. I just didn't want her to be the end game's end. I didn't want her to come in swooping, knocking everything out. And I mean, she came in hard, but at the same time, I needed her to feel the brunt of Thanos a little bit, because if not, it would have felt like she came in and saved the day while you had Tony Stark's, Cap. You know what I'm saying? All these dudes that paid their dues in multiple films get those characters to have their say. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So it was important for me to see that, man, because it was. I would have been tight had Captain Marvel came in and just won, knocked the dude out or whatever the case is, and won the battle. But I'm glad they did it the way they did it, though. It was real good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But definitely you have to see it to kind of feel her origin, so that when you do watch Endgame, you get the, you get the understanding where she's coming from and who she is.
Right. All right, yo, just keep it moving, and this is probably going to be a super brief topic because we saw this coming a mile away. Channing Tatum's Gambit removed from release schedule.
Oh, snap.
I mean,
that wasn't going to happen.
I mean, are you really I mean, I don't really need to go. I'm not going to really go into this.
Let me tell you something, and this is going to sound crazy. If he humbles himself enough to do a series, like an 8-episode series, with that, because I know he loves that character, and I know he's from New Orleans or something like that.
I think so, yeah.
Louisiana or something, and he would love to be. Go all out, man. You watch the way Cloak and Dagger's written, man, and that's a New Orleans type of, you know what I'm saying, show. Mm-hmm. I think they could do it. They could do it on that level that, forget the big screen. Sometimes you just got to humble out, man. Take a little series, man. Make it. Do it. No, whatever you got to do. Because it's like, that's been 6 years now with this kid Channing.
Seems like it, man. It was good. Shit, has it been?
Yeah, and look and check this out. I had no idea. As much as we hear The Rock's supposed to be Black Adam and all this, and then nothing's coming out. He has something to do with actually Shazam.
Is it a spoiler?
No spoiler. I'm talking about like production wise.
Oh, gotcha.
I had no idea. I was watching something and he saying, thank you for how you talk. But that kind of gave me hope on him being that character still, is what I'm really saying. All right. So it was just one of those, when I seen him talk about, thank you for making Shazam, this and that, a film, blah, blah, blah. But I was like, I had no idea he was like either a producer or something. I don't know. Just got to look it up. You'll see.
Gotcha. All right, keep things moving along. We got Chadwick Boseman to play African Samurai Yasuke and deal with Picture Smart, DeLuca Productions, Solispis. Excuse me if I'm fucking the name up. I'm so sorry.
It's all good.
And Exception Content. All right, so Chadwick Boseman out here getting all the famous, getting all the super black famous roles, because that's actually gonna be hella ill. So
yeah.
For the people, okay, so people who don't understand, the story of Yasuke is about the black samurai. Is basically about a black samurai, the only black known, legit African samurai, who was actually, I think, one of the samurai for Nobunaga Oda. Mm. So the same Nobunaga and like all the Romance of the Three Kingdoms stories. Yeah. No, I'm sorry, not Romance Three Kingdom. I'm totally tripping because that's Chinese. I'm sorry. So just basically dealing with like the Battle of Hanonji and all that shit like that, just way back in the way like hundreds of years ago, when samurais were still very, very prevalent. Mm-hmm. And he was like one of Nobunaga's men, and very highly skilled samurai. So we get to see like a story about that, and like a lot of, and for like a lot of people, especially like a lot of black people that love like anime.
Oh yeah.
And shit, everything Japan and shit like
Yeah.
that. That's like a straight up like that's just that's
Oh,
so low
man,
key.
yeah, absolutely.
Seeing, like Black Panther, like yo,
Yeah, and it's dope.
You
It's,
seeing,
it's
like,
yeah.
like we legit seeing the actual story of Afro Samurai. Like that's basically we legit seeing the story of Afro Samurai on film. So it's like, yo, that's dope. So we get to see, we get to get a chance to see.
And he's such a dope actor too, though. So it's like he's gonna rock that.
So basically, you basically get a slave turned samurai. So that's dope.
Watch out now.
Slave turned samurai. That's it. So okay, yeah. So we basically about to see some Afro samurai level shit. Hopefully, probably gonna be just like could be more or less a period piece drama.
Yeah.
Like on some like Last Samurai type shit, something like that.
And I take that if that that's the
If
case.
it's a period piece, I'm with it.
Yeah, because Last Samurai is a good movie, like low key. That was a good movie. I didn't like the beginning, the whole time, but still a good movie. Like, yeah, I'll take that though.
Yeah. So that'd be kind of ill, just to kind of get like something like out of that. Seeing something like that, like this ill, just to see hear about a Black Samurai actually knowing that existed and like, oh shit, that's dope.
Yeah.
So so for a lot of Black people who love everything in Japan and love anime and love the samurai, like all that shit, like, hey, rejoice. We're about to get an actual live action, realistic Afro Samurai film. That's it. So check that out. Coming soon. What else we got? We got Obama got some things. This is per New York Times. Obama and Netflix revealed the shows and films the films they're working on. So they struck a deal back in last year in 2018 to produce some shows and films for the streaming service. So they got some things going on right now in the works, and I wish I could see it, but the New York Times is tripping right now. Okay, here we go. So they got shows and films like American Factory, which is a documentary that examines on the life in Ohio. It keeps on trying to do this. I'm going to have to try to find a different article in a second because it keeps on doing it. I'm going to have to run through it while I still got time. Okay. American Factory, a drama series called Bloom, a film adaptation of Frederick Douglass, adaptation of the New York Times series called Overlooked, and a whole bunch of things of that nature. They basically it's just been striking up a joint out here about getting their money. So Obama and Barack and Michelle basically out here getting their coins. I ain't mad at it.
Yeah.
But man, don't gotta really do shit else but do book deals and tour for his fucking life. Got free protection and he get paid half of what he got paid as president. Like, so he's still he getting paid 200 racks a year.
Yeah,
with free Secret Service.
He's chilling.
All you gotta do is sit and chill.
But I think the Secret Service only lasts for a year.
No, I think Secret Service is forever.
I don't know.
I mean, I could be wrong.
The security detail lasts a year after they're president.
I feel like you get it. I feel like it's like if you're a former president, you get your own Secret Service.
Wow, that'd be dope though.
I think you get your own Secret Service even after you retire. After you do.
Look that up too.
I think I could be. No, don't quote me on there, y'all.
But, I think it's a year.
So don't quote me on there, but I believe you do get your own Secret Service. I don't know the full term, but if it is till death, then that's dope. But just kind of keep it moving, just real quick. This is per Screen Crush. Avengers Endgame is the fastest movie to reach the billion. Is the fastest movie to get the $2 billion mark. Second biggest movie ever. So they wrote the title article weird. So I'm going to say they're the second movie. They're the fastest movie to ever get to $2 billion. Period. As of right now, the fastest movie to ever get that landmark. And then the second biggest movie as of all time because they kicked Titanic out the window.
Oh, it's over for Titanic. Oh, man.
So, Titanic is now number 3. So, now it's Avengers Endgame. So, Avatar is still number 1. James Cameron still is number 1.
He's still, He's like, hold on, they getting too close.
Right. And I think that's why I know James Cameron probably low-key spoon say, well, these superhero movies, they're going to lose their steam one day. I'm like, no, they knocked one of your movies out, though. They knocked out Titanic, bro. Like, they knock out Avatar, nigga. But
you know what, too, though, man? I say this with Cameron, though. I don't know what's taking him so long. with the avatars.
and keep in mind, now that Disney owns Fox, Disney now owns 4 of the 5 biggest movies ever, highest grossing movies of all time.
Wow,
hands down. Because Avatar is under Fox,
yeah,
which is under Disney now. That's what I'm saying. Crazy, right?
it's crazy.
So yeah, man. So it's shout out to Disney, man. The MCU Disney, man. I mean, they put in the work, man. I mean, work since 08. Shame to go ahead and give us the universe we got. And give them, getting the money getting all that money. I mean, it's this generation's version of Star Wars. Even though, Star Wars is still out currently, we get that.
Yeah, but this is different.
But the same hype that people had back in the 70s and 80s, that's the same kind of hype people have.
Because the episodes 1, 2, 3,
that.
You know what I'm saying? That left a stain.
It did, man.
It left a stain worse than when the Ewoks came out.
I think, you know what? It's because George Lucas had his hands in it too much, and it just went the way it went. Mm-hmm. So, dope creations, but he had his hands way too much.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's hard to please so many different fans from that whole series. Right. Like, it's, you know what I mean? But, I think it was just superheroes. It's just something newer. I think the way we get hit with superheroes now, man, is
right.
That's definitely a generation thing right now for them.
Yeah, that's dope. I'm not mad at it.
Nah, me neither.
Fuck yeah, man. So, speaking of stuff, still keeping Marvel related. This is per the Marvel website, the actual official Marvel website. Live action Ghost Rider and Hellstorm's TV series coming to Hulu in 2020.
I respect that though.
But that kind of goes into what I was just saying earlier about Hulu basically being, might as well just be the new Disney Plus.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why not? At this point, why not do that?
They could do Hulu powered by Disney. You know what I mean? Like something stupid like usually Crackle did it now. It's Sony, but now Sony puts their name on it.
Or it could be Disney. It could be Disney Hulu. So they just name the whole thing. It's called Disney Plus.
Something, But that's dope. I love that though that they're taking it to the platform though, because it gives people a reason to actually rock with Hulu more. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. So like I said, they're putting out Ghost Rider, which is dope. Hell yeah, and they're using actual Robbie Reyes version from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which is ill. So
yeah.
Which also gives us hope because we know the Johnny Blaze version exists.
Yeah.
Because that's how he got the power. That's how the powers happened in the first place, per the show. But yeah, we get a chance to see that, which is dope. And then they're actually making like I said, Hellstorm series. Well, I think Hellstorm is going to be a part of it. Hold on. No. This is going to be its own show. So Marvel's Hellstorm. So yeah. So it's going to be the son of a daughter of a mysterious and powerful serial killer in Marvel's Hellstorm. Basically, it's probably going to be like another Constantine.
Yeah.
So I can see it being another kind because this basically goes into the whole occult.
Yeah.
That world where what's some old comics back in the day Marvel had. Son of Satan. That's what I think that was called back in the day. So all those comics, I'm pretty sure they're gonna go in their whole line with the Damien Hellstrom and all that. So plus, I'm pretty sure since Ghost Rider having the show, they're gonna interact.
Yeah, of course.
They're
of course, all that.
So because that's
spiritual stuff.
Yeah, that's Ghost Rider's thing.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So he interacts with the.
And why not? Why not do that right on Hulu? You get a couple. You know what I mean? Right, and they do a little interaction. That'd be hot.
Hell yeah, man! So I'm not mad at it, man. So we're gonna see how it works out. So from what I understand, it is, like I said, moving in 2020, no definitive date. I said, but it is being worked on. So we'll see what happens. All right, keep things moving. Keep moving on. Willow, the old Willow, coming to Disney Plus. Sequel to Willow. Literally, I can't remember Willow too much for the life of me outside of Val Kilmer and old dude who played in Leprechaun.
Yeah.
That's literally it. I couldn't. I promise you, I couldn't tell you shit about Willow to save my life, man.
I ain't gonna front. How old are you?
I'm 31.
And I got you by some years. So for me, I'm like, I don't even remember nothing either.
Like, I don't remember too much about Willow, man.
But
like,
it was then. It was a fun, interesting series, movie, whatever that was. But I couldn't tell you about that too much, man. Other than the character.
So basically, yeah. So, but it's basically gonna be more or less. It's a true sequel to Willow. It's gonna be basically. It's not basically Willow 2, but it's basically Willow 2.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we'll get a chance on that. You know, like I say, of course that was made by George Lucas back in the day. But we gonna see how it's gonna work out. Apparently it's gonna have some humor.
Yeah.
I want to say I think is Ron Howard. Yes, he is. Because Ron Howard was a part of Willow. He did make Willow back then. That's right. So I think Ron Howard may have his hands in it too.
Yeah,
that'd be dope. So that give the credit.
That would be dope.
Just don't have George Lucas get his hands all the way back in it and have him Star Wars it up. Because Ron Howard, give him a chance because he got a track record.
Yeah,
success, like hands down. But George Lucas, yeah. So we'll see. We will definitely see what happens with Willow. To keep things moving. Saints Row video game movie coming from F. Gary Gray. Okay, so in other words, so you're going to make another Fast and the Furious movie. Okay, so that's how I'm going to see that, because it's like, all right, if you're going to make another, and shout out to F. Gary Gray, because F. Gary Gray, he made, what was it, Fast and Furious 8? Was that? Yeah.
And
he did that, also, keep in mind, this is the same F. Gary Gray that gave us the original Friday.
Mm-hmm.
He gave us the original Friday.
Yep.
And gave us, what was that, Law Abiding Citizen?
Oh, he did give us that, right?
Did he do Law Abiding Citizen?
Oh, man, hold on.
I think he did.
I think
Law Abiding Citizen was my jump off, yo.
Yeah, that was such a good one.
Yeah, that was. I know he did a few movies. I know he did one of the Fast and Furious. I want to say it was 8. But I want to say he did Law Abiding Citizen. Check that.
I think so. I'm checking right now.
Yeah. I could be dead wrong.
Oh, he did Negotiator?
Yeah, F. Gary.
What? Oh, yeah, Law Abiding Citizen, but Negotiator? Wow. I didn't realize that. He did Italian Job, too. There's a bunch. Like, Set It Off, of course, classic. Okay. Be Cool. A Man Apart was so good. With Vin Diesel and... Oh,
he did do that.
Yeah, oh, man, that was such a good movie, man. And then The Sea of Trees. That's 2015. He did some stuff, though, man. Mission Impossible. Internet. Oh, so he just did the Mission Impossible movie coming out.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh,
he sure did.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so, F. Gary Gray got, he definitely got the track record.
He did something called The Brazilian Job.
Yeah, okay. So F. Gary Gray got some hits.
Now. Yeah, he do got some hits. And not for nothing, though, he has, and, I mean, this is, yeah, that's crazy. I mean, let's not, Straight Outta Compton was classic. The Fate of the Furious, that's the one he did.
Fate of the Furious, okay.
I didn't realize it, man.
F. Gary
He's
Gray
powerful. Of course, The Original Friday and The Italian Job. Some of these movies are just like some films, some classics joints. You know what I mean? Man Apart, though, is such a sleeper. For years, man, that movie was a sleeper.
That's a movie with Vin Diesel and
and Lorenz Tate, yeah. But it's such a good movie, though, like low-key.
What's Superhead in that movie?
Huh?
I think Superhead was in that movie.
Who?
Superhead.
In that movie?
I want to say, I think that was Lorenz Tate's wife.
That's funny because now I'm going to try to go see it.
Straight up, look it up.
I got the DVD somewhere. Yeah, look, let me pull it up.
I want to say Corinne Stephens was the wife. I want to say.
Yo, you stupid.
I could be wrong. Dog.
I pull it up quick.
If it's Corinne Stephens, that's her.
Wait a second. Yup.
Wow.
Yo,
right?
That's hilarious. That's too funny.
Hell no. But Man Apart was low key good.
Man Apart, yeah.
It was good.
But it's dope. His library is full of just dope stuff though. I mean, Fast Furious 8 was good, but Straight Outta Compton, man, Italian Job, Friday, you know what I mean? Low Body Citizen, Not Alone, to me, man, that's classic. Definitely. Man, that sounds good though. Give it up for F. Gary Gray.
Yeah, man. That's so. But as far as Saints Row movie, I mean, you might as well just keep making Fast and Furious, though. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, because it's like,
yeah, what are you gonna do? Like, how do you know?
But you know, we'll see. We'll see what happens, though.
I mean, with his list of films under his belt, he can do this.
He can do it, but I'm just kind of
Yeah.
curious to see how that'll work. You know, it's just
It's funny because that market's not. It's a limited market, and Fast and Furious really wins it because there's nobody else. You can't. Need for Speed try to make that one film, they didn't get a second one yet. So you know when you look at it like that in that genre with the cars or whatever, and I played some of the game back in the day, but you know like I don't see it. Because there was wilding on Saints Row the game, right?
Yeah,
all types
of crazy shit, man.
Yeah,
like that's what I'm saying. It's really Fast and Furious level already. So
Yeah.
it's like you just making a more over the top Fast and Furious movie.
yeah, probably.
I mean,
Hey.
do you? I mean, hey,
You gotta see what he do.
I mean, do you? I mean, like, hey. But I mean, if they wouldn't pay my man F. Gary Gray that money to go and do, hey, by all means, brother, make that money, dog.
Rock out.
Because I mean, you got track record, like I said, so make that money, bro. Flat out. Real quick, want to send the condolences and shout out and rest in peace to John Singleton.
Yeah.
Man. You know, messed around, had a massive stroke and ended up passing away not too long after that.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Sad, man. Sad news.
Rest in peace to him, man. I know he came to St. Louis a while back, man. When Snowfall first was dropping, man, he actually came here. You know, actually went and saw him in person.
Yeah.
Me, myself, Daryl, and Ted, man, we all went and saw.
I remember that too.
Yeah, man. You know, I actually went with the wifey, man. It was dope, man. It was cool. You know, but you know, gave us a lot of black classes, man. A lot of black classes, man. Like a lot. Of them, man. Just to name a couple, no Boys in the Hood, Poetic Justice,
Classics.
Higher Learning.
Man,
Four Brothers,
them four alone,
right? You know, I mean,
it's crazy.
It's so much I'm naming. You know, so many. I just name top. And it's the top of my head, man. Like if you were black, I think a lot of like young black film makers do look at John Singleton just for what he did, man. Like he definitely one of the main like Michael Jordan's out there, like the black, the black filmmaking game, man. Like you gotta show respect and homage to him and what he brought to the table, just cause.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Absolutely.
Man, so rest in peace to him, man. Like for real, man. Real talk. You know, your work will live on, man. You definitely left a mark on this earth, man, with your work, man. So rest
Too
in
young,
peace
though, man.
Too young. Yeah, it took him out by a stroke, man. So yeah, man. Hey, y'all, man. But at the end of the day, let this be known, man. Take care of yourself, man. Take care of your health, man, the best as you can, no matter what, because you never know when it may be your last day.
True.
That's real. So, so rest in peace, to him. My condolences go out to him and his family and all his friends and fans. And, we'll go ahead and keep watching these great movies and films, man, and TV shows in your honor. Keep you alive. But keep things moving. Jamie Foxx and Wanda Sykes are going to be doing a live action remake to the Jeffersons. Wow.
It's gonna be funny.
A live action remake of the Jeffersons.
So is that a film or is it like a?
I think it's coming on like I want to say TV. I'm trying to get this article loaded up real quick. I want to say it's coming on TV. No, ABC.
Oh wow.
That's what's coming on ABC. So Jimmy Kimmel and ABC are working with producer Norman Lear. So the actual original showrunner back in the day, Norman Lear, he made a lot of shit, All in the Family, all this stuff. So he's doing it. Yeah, so he's doing live in front of the audience. Norman Lear is All in the Family and the Jeffersons.
Wow.
Because the Jeffersons was spin off of All in the Family. So the live game will be a 90-minute recreation of original episodes from the two series. Jamie Foxx has been cast as George Jefferson, and Woody Harrelson will be playing Archie Bunker.
No way.
Right. That's Marissa Tomei gonna be Edith.
That's crazy.
So, AKA Aunt May. New Aunt May is gonna be Edith Bunker. Wanda Sykes gonna be Louise Jefferson.
Wow.
No. Will Ferrell will be playing George and Luis's friend and neighbor Tom Willis. Yes!
Funny.
Yes! One Day at a Time, Justina Machado will play Florence, George and Louise housekeeper. Ellie Kemper will take on the role of Gloria, Eden Archie's daughter. Wow! So Kimmy Schmidt. Yes, okay.
They're going in on this one.
That's what's up. Okay, so we'll see what happens, man. So it's gonna be May 22nd at 8 p.m. Eastern time.
Yeah.
So 7 in Central time for us on May 22nd. So 7 o'clock at night Central time, 8 p.m. Eastern.
That's my birthday. Holla.
Hey,
Hey, turn up, you.
So we gonna see what happens, man. We gonna look forward to it. Let's see what happens with it. Keep it moving. We are really getting an Akira movie.
So it's official?
Apparently. So yeah. So Taika Waititi, aka dude who Cord from Thor Ragnarok.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Dude who voiced Cord, who know he's the director of Thor Ragnarok as well.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah. So the dude who played Cord is the actual director of Thor Ragnarok.
Wow.
So just to let y'all know. So the director of Thor Ragnarok and Leonardo DiCaprio are going to be making Akira.
That's crazy.
Which is going to be wild.
Wow.
So yeah, it's going to be by the WB. They haven't cast anyone for the talent as of yet, so they're going to be eyeing for talent and things of that nature. But yeah, they're really going to be doing this, man. So I don't know how this is going to work. I don't know if they're going to be making it. I don't know if they're going to make it super Americanized, which 9 times out of 10 they may do that. But if they keep it Japanese, man, that'd be dope, man. If they keep it Japanese, man, like try to hire Japanese people to play the actual people, Tetsuo and Kaneda and everyone else. I would like to see that.
Yeah.
Instead of you just whitewashing and making the American names and just make.
I hope they don't do that.
No, man, go ahead and just do it and Akira is one of the most beloved anime movies, if not one of probably the most beloved anime movie
Absolutely.
ever, like hands down. So if you fuck this up, man. That's all I gotta say. I'm not gonna say anymore because Akira's too great of a movie. Some stuff maybe I feel like I'm interested, but some stuff like I'll leave well enough alone. I don't need you tarnishing my image. Like don't tarnish the image of what I got for Akira. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see. And last story, just to keep things moving. Kia Morgan charged with elder abuse against comic book co-creator Stan Lee. Wow. So the former manager Stan Lee has been charged with elder abuse against the late comic book legend. Kia Morgan was charged Friday with 5 counts of elder abuse, including false imprisonment, fraud, and forgery, stemming from an incident last summer where Lee was 95 years old. A spokesman from the L.A. Superior Court Public Information Office told the L.A. City News Service. Spokesman added that a warrant has been issued for the dude's arrest. So, yeah.
That's
and some more just to skip around. Court documents last year, Morgan was accused of seizing control of Lee's Hollywood Hill home, and high security guards were ordered to keep away relatives and associates before moving the comic book creator to an unfamiliar condominium. Damn, that's fucked up, man.
too much. That's whack. That's whack.
Man. But you know what? Elderly abuse happens out here, man. It does, man. I mean, I can't tell you how many news stories I heard of people doing all types of shit, even in nursing homes, man. All types of crazy shit, man. From actual abuse, physical assault, sexual assault.
Yeah.
All types of shit, man. So it's no telling what that man been doing, dog. So until a 95-year-old man, come on, dude. Come on, man.
That's too whack.
Too much. Anime pick of the week. As far as new anime picks of the week, I don't have anything new, unfortunately. Cause I've just been kind of watching new series and stuff. But I will say, if you want to watch a new series of anything, and you do have Hulu, check out the second half of Attack on Titan. The second half of season 3 of Attack on Titan that has dropped. That is going on right now. That's pretty dope. I think it's about 4 or 5 episodes in.
Yeah.
That's getting them real ill. And also, same with One Punch Man. One Punch Man, season 2 dropped.
Yeah.
So so we finally get to see. Mind you, everything's of course subtitled because it's still airing in Japan. But it's still, man. It's very interesting, to see everything going on. Get the stories and get the stories moving, especially with One Punch Man and Attack on Titan, because those shows are fucking amazing to me. Kind of curious to see how things play out. So those are my picks as of right now. Wood had a conspiracy theory of the week, but Ted not here.
We'll save those for Ted, and then yeah, that's funny.
We'll say those real quick. We're going to try to go through some of these trailers real quick. Did you see any of the trailers?
So I definitely didn't see She's Gotta Have It Season 2.
I didn't get a chance to do that one.
But I did see Far From Home.
Okay, what you think about Far From Home? Sleep or leave it?
Oh, of course. Just leave it.
Sleep it all day?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's questions in there too, man. I'm
Multiverse theory. Yeah, brother.
That's going to be dope. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Man. Let's see what happens. But yeah, I'm definitely sleeping that one hands down. Did you see Loqueesha?
No.
So it's basically about the director that made the movie apparently had to take his trailer down because it got too much backlash. It's basically a white dude trying to fake being a black female talk radio show host.
Really?
Yeah, doing a horrible impression like on some self-help type shit.
Yeah.
Doing being like a talk show host on
Oh,
self-help.
man.
That's what kind of vibe I get from him.
Yeah.
It's like, you can't get a job, so he basically fake being a black, not even dressed up in blackface, just fake being a black woman.
Over the radio.
But it's a horrible fucking impression.
Wow.
It's just like, oh, okay, so I guess that's what we doing.
I gotta peep that.
It didn't pick the most black ass ghetto name, Loqueesha.
Too much, man.
Jesus. I don't even know how to feel about that one. So yeah, we just I don't even know. I think I kind of was gonna leave that, man. Just kind of put that away.
Just check that to the wind.
Did you see the one with Gemini Man for Will Smith?
I did.
What you think?
I'm very interested in that one.
Sleep or leave it?
I'm gonna sleep it.
I got a high or for it. But like this thing about it is, Will Smith, he our man, but he ain't. He ain't been.
Yeah, and I noticed that too, and I kind of was thinking about that too, man. I hope it's not like it seems interesting, man. It seems like one of those. You know what? The or might be the best word.
Yeah, I gotta give it an or because Will Smith, my man, but I gotta kind of take it with a grain of salt, man. Love his work. Don't get me wrong. Like it's all of his other work, but because he used to be king of the summer blockbuster.
It's true.
So it's kind of
that's true.
That was actually I didn't get a chance to unfortunately see the Dora and Lost City go. Well, I got a chance to see some of that. Of course, Dora is small, so I was like, oh, they're trying to make Dora live action more kind of hip and groovy. And I don't have a daughter, and it's not my kind of thing. But so
I ain't got it. I paid my dues years ago. I ain't doing that.
So it's for me as a lead. But if you want to take your kids, go see it. Hey, you got a little girl, go see it. Go check it out. Unfortunately, that's all I got a chance to see myself. Yeah. Because I was kind of a little pressed on time today. But as of right now, as far as the show is concerned, that's pretty much it. We got a chance to run through a good amount of topics, and the show is pretty fantastic.
You definitely want to catch us on IG, man, and Facebook and all that. The group on Facebook is
the Lando Cal Experience. You can find us on all forms of social media: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. At Fruit Boom Pod, so FRUITBOOM Pod. So Fruit Boom Pod, all one word. Like I said, definitely catch us. On the Game on the Thrones Be the Game episodes. The last one should be coming out. After this final episode of Game of Thrones drops. So make sure to keep out for Daryl Raven's episode on that. And catch us on some more future episodes. Like I got the recorder back working. I got things to calm down on my back end. So now I can start putting this recorder more to good use. Like I say, still get some of my own personal reviews out there and get more content pushed out there. So other than that, man, like I said, support black businesses like Jules Barbershop. Make sure you support that.
Dogtown, Manchester.
There you go.
All right.
So, support my man Jules Unique Studios. Support that. Also, make sure to support the beat battle scene in St. Louis. I'm a part of as one of the main behind the scene crew member and the main judge. Every first Wednesday down there, Manchester and Taylor in the Grove area in St. Louis at the Monaco is fresh produce, free of charge. Just be 21 to drink. Other than that, we will holler at y'all next episode, and we will holler at y'all later.
Peace.